Let's say the prayer for world peace all together. O Lord, may your hand lead us from the unreal to the real, from darkness to light, from death to immortality. May all be happy. May all be peaceful. May all be enlightened and cultured. May all attain perfection. May peace be established in the three bodies of man. May peace be established in the three worlds.
You're muted on
everywhere. May truth be our religion. May service be our worship. May knowledge be our breath. May world be our family. May yoga and meditation be your way. May our eyes see happy and noble things. May our ears hear happy and truthful words. May our tongues be sweet and truthful. May our bodies be divine instruments. May noble thoughts come to us. May we never leave God. May God never leave us. Om, peace and love. Om, peace and health. Om, peace and enlightenment. I'm here today to talk to you about the importance of polarized breathing. Okay. It is very important. And it's easy to practice. But you have to know why. To me, knowledge gives you the impetus to do the work. Maybe. Or are you too lazy? Okay. So, we call it pranayama. The word prana itself is a word means vital energy, life current, life force, breath, respiration, or sometimes just strength in general. Okay? It's the universal life energy which cannot be defined with words, really. It just is in prana is like it's present in magnetism, electricity, gravity, atomic energy, light, heat, and life. However, it's not defined as one of these, but it is present in them, okay? And Rig Veda, prana stands for breath of the cosmic Purush, or cosmic spirit. With other words, it's equated to Brahm, which is the creator, the transcendental force of life. Okay? From the perspective of Hatha Yoga, prana is a vibrant psychophysical energy, similar to Ka of the ancient Egyptians, Pneuma of the Greeks, Chi and Theosm. Prana circulates in the nadis. Those are the subtle bodies. We have 72,000 of them. Please go count them. And those subtle bodies, those nadis, are called pranayama kosh. Kosh meaning physical body, body. Awareness of prana is non-existent in our science in itself. In the language of quantum physics, though, prana seems to correlate with energy packets of electromagnetic radiation that can be absorbed and emitted by matter, whose size is proportional to the frequency of radiation, unquote. Interesting, isn't it? It can be correlated. What I find interesting is that it is in the proportion of the frequency of the radiation. Similar with pranic energy, it is in proportion to what we take in and how much we utilize it. Okay. Quantum physics, well, it's a wonderful thing that has made yoga now scientific, that we've known for years, centuries actually. The intuitive understanding of the idea of quantum may be considered one of the merging points of science and mysticism. Okay? And science cannot identify it, and that even scientists say that's an unknown factor, and therefore they have to go into mysticism to explain that unknown factor. Okay. The Chandogya Upanishad refers to prana as the gatekeeper to heavenly world. So if you want to reach heaven, do your pranayama. Your actually polarized breathing is more important. Okay, we'll talk about that. So there is a definite relationship between breath and higher consciousness. And this is why the yogis teach pranayama. Okay? Because ultimately the word yoga means what? Union between the individual soul with the universal soul. That's what ultimately yoga means. To yoke the two. Your individual soul with the universal soul. Okay? There is a polarity between the two nasal passages, and they are separated by the septum, and the resistance and electrical resistance is between the two is 2,500 ohms, and that is also found in the yogic texts. The right nostril is called sun, S-U-N, or pingala. It is hot. It's a positive polarity. The left nostril is moon or chandra, Ida. It is cold and has negative polarity. In Chinese version prana, in Qi, the right nostril is yang or positive, left nostril is yin, negative. Yogis propose that breathing has a purpose of assimilating prana, or the vital energy essential for life. Oxygen is the carrier of prana. It's not prana. There's a big difference between the two. And it's not only prana when you take it in. Oxygen the alveoles take up, but prana when you take it in, it goes immediately to all of the cells, not just through the circulation of the blood vessels. Okay? Swara yoga is the science of prana. Okay? It's actually of polarized breathing, which means alternate nostril breathing, because there's a definite science between each side of your nose. The body automatically, you can test that out. You flow automatically in one nostril for about an hour and then in another. But there's a whole science of Swara yoga that you can change the flow to do certain things. Now, we have a book, an e-book, written by Mataji. Okay? It's called Pranic Breathing, Practice and Power, an Introduction to Swara Yoga. You can get it on Amazon. Now, prana circulates through the nadis, not through the blood. Oxygen circulates through the blood. Prana circulates through the nadis, the subtle body. The Ida originates in the left nostril and Pingala the right nostril. The Sushumna is between them in a position corresponding hypothetically according to your spinal cord. Okay. Now, when you breathe in, the Ida and Pingala, they go like this. and they intercept at each chakra. Okay? And that's when you have, I forgot what it's called, that sign. Huh?
I mean the Hispanics.
The Cadusa, with the wings up on top, because once you have that all nicely done, you will fly away into your spiritual life. And it's still used for today's science and in the medical field, because it is very, very important. Okay? Very important. Now, your normal breathing, it is controlled by a neural center in the medulla. In pranayama, we overwrite that. Of course, we override it. And the right cerebral hemisphere controls the left side of the body. Are you aware of that? Right controls left, left controls right. Okay? So the right brain activity predominates in the relaxation response. All right? Correlates to the parasympathetic nervous system. The left functions the principal Ida nadi. The left cerebral hemisphere controls the right side of the body. Its activity is logic, analytical, objective, controls mathematical and verbal skills. It correlates with the activity of the sympathetic nervous system. So it's very important that we learn to work with the nadis, not just to breathe in and out, but to breathe with alternate nostril breathing. Polarized pranayama means alternate nostril breathing, because we don't always, some people work more with the right hemisphere, some people work more with the left hemisphere. The ideal situation is to be working with both hemispheres simultaneously, psychologically. The ideal health, according to yoga, is when your breath is constantly, not alternating right to left, constantly breathing in through the center, through both nostrils. Then you're in absolutely perfect health. So that's something. Nobody does that. You're either breathing through one or the other. They constantly change. Okay? And they change according, and how they change and what you can do, you'll have to buy the book. Okay. But it is a very esoteric knowledge, which actually Mataji did not want me to publish, but she wrote it. So I published it anyway. Okay? Now, the first pranayama you're taught in yogic literature is called Nadi Shuddhi. Nadis are the things, the 72,000 nadis, and Shuddhi means to clean. So, with other words, it is here to clean. But that process should not be done unless you begin to actually cleanse the body first in some manner. One of the wonderful things of cleaning the body is, and there we have Shat Karmas, according to Rishi Gavant, which we have a book on that too. The way to clean it, one of the wonderful things is Kapalbhati, which we did in yoga. Rhythmical exhalation, it cleans the lungs. And the other one is Vanisadati, in which you are pumping the stomach. Okay? Those are two very effective cleansing techniques that everyone can practice without much trouble. And the other one would be neti, and that is washing the nose with water. And that should be done daily. Like you brush your teeth daily, I hope, you should be brushing your nose daily.
Question, can you do it just with regular water?
Yeah, we'll have questions after the lecture. Okay, because I'm also recording. Okay? So, we can't do laliki, so forget that. That is where you take the stomach and move it from side to side. Only if you're a yogi. Okay? Now, when we do this nadi shuddhi, kumbhak, or holding the breath, becomes a very important part. But, and it should be at a specific ratio, 1:4:2 is the ratio. In the text, yogic text, they say inhale for 16 counts, hold for 64 counts, exhale for 32 counts. Good luck. If you could do 6, 24, and 12, you're lucky, okay? Because our lungs have not been developed to hold that much breath for that length of time. But here is the thing. According to Mr. Iyengar, which I was reading, he has a whole book on pranayama as well, he says, first study what we call happy breath, Sukha Puvak. Sukha Puvak is just breathing through the alternate nostrils without holding. And it's done in Vishnu Mudra, which is your forefinger and middle finger are folded in the right hand. Go ahead. Your thumb is closing the right nostril, and the two fingers, the ring finger is closing the left. Now, don't do this. The septum doesn't need to go to the right or to the left, okay? Keep it, just gently close the nostril. Inhale through the left. Close the left, open the right, exhale. Inhale through the right. Close the right, open the left, exhale. Inhale through the left. Close, open the right, and exhale. And relax. So that's the way to do it. It's very important that you have your hand in a mudra. Sometimes you will see yogis doing this to activate this. I do not recommend that, but if you want to do it, and sometimes you will see people doing it this way, mutilating their nose. And people complain that their arms get tired, so just place it right here, and it's resting on the chest. No, over more. You got to really get it into the middle, and then it's actually resting there. Feel it? Yeah. It's no problem. You can do it. Okay, it's not a problem. If you want to do more of that, which a lot of yogis do, take a stick, put another stick up on top, and put your elbow on it. A T. They make a T out of 1x2s and put the elbow on it. But those are all things. So then you do that, and once you become proficient in learning that, you begin to add holding. And once you add holding naturally, that you will automatically hold, then you start the counting. So now, put your hand in Vishnu Mudra. Inhale through the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Close both nostrils. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open the right and exhale. Slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hold up. Relax. Could you do that? Huh? Okay. Inhale. 4, 5, 6. Hold. 21, 22, 23, 24. Exhale. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hold your breath out. Inhale through the right. 5, 6. Close. Hold. Two, 3, 4. Exhale. 9, 10, 11, 12. Inhale. Close both. You're always inhaling through the nostril you exhaled out of. Open the opposite one. Exhale slowly. And relax. This takes practice, because what happens if you have controlled breath, after a while, because it controls the mind and you have to concentrate, the mind gets rowdy and stops following your commands.
This is called Nadi Shuddhi.
Nadi Shuddhi. Cleansing of the nadis. It's done with the kumbhak, which is holding the breath. You always inhale through Chandra Nadi, left nadi first. Okay? Always go left nadi first. The alternate nostril breathing without holding, or with holding just a little bit, can be done by everyone and should be done by everyone, including sick, including seniors, including children. It's the only pranayam that yoga proposes that can be done by everyone, and is extremely beneficial even if you're not holding, because you want to balance the right and left hemisphere of your brain, okay? And it's very effective in doing that, even if you're not holding. It might not be cleaning the nadis, but it works with other wonderful things. So that everybody can do. And so you breathe in, it's a horseshoe. Okay? Then there is another one. It's called Surya Beda. So the air is inhaled through the pingala. Hold it. And then exhale through the Ida. Left. Then again, inhale through Surya, right. Hold. And exhale through the left. This is called Surya Beda, sun-piercing breath it's called. It refers to stimulating effect of the sun nadi or the pingala. And it transfers the energy from the right, left, stimulates the dominant left cerebral hemisphere. This is a good exercise prior to initiation of any mental or physical activity. Okay? Chandra Beda is the exact opposite. You breathe in through the left, you hold it, and then you breathe out through the right. Okay? So it's the same exact thing. I'm only teaching you polarized pranayams today.
What's the benefits of sun and moon?
I said, one stimulates the right side of your body, and one stimulates the left side of your body. We'll take questions afterwards. Viloma pranayam. That is polarized breathing exercise by breath interruption at various stages of the breathing cycle. I do Viloma usually with both nostrils, but you can practice Viloma with alternate nostril. And that means close the right nostril, inhale, 1, 2, hold. Inhale, 1, 2, hold. Inhale, 1, 2, hold. Inhale, 1, 2, hold. Open the right. Exhale, 1, 2, hold. Exhale, 1, 2, hold. Exhale, 1, 2, hold. Exhale, 1, 2, hold. Inhale, same nostril, 1, 2, hold. 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 Close. Exhale. Left nostril, 1, 2, hold. 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 And relax. Again. Then Anuloma Pranayam, which is the same thing with both nostrils, which I usually teach. Okay? So that's also, you don't ever want to teach seniors or children with holding a kumbhak for any length of time. They can hold for a short duration of time. Breath should never be held for any length of time if you have high blood pressure. Okay, so that's very important to understand. That's why for seniors we never do that. They can hold, I do Viloma, which is called Anuloma Pranayam, which they breathe in. I go breathe in 1, 2, hold 1, 2, breathe in. For us, I go breathe in, hold, breathe in, hold, but you go faster. But it's better not holding any breath for seniors, okay? So, then you have inhalation alternately through either nostril, but exhale through both nostrils. We don't ever breathe through the mouth, okay? So you breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay? And if you're breathing out through both. Okay? It is very important, this alternate nostril breathing, which we call polarized breathing, is very important for our health. Okay? Very important to get the mind going in either direction too, because we usually have. This is the beginning of stimulating the Kundalini. It's the beginning. Okay? Because these nadis cross over the Kundalini chakras. Okay? So, it is important. So if you can't remember to do anything, at least do this. When you think about it. And usually one nostril is stuffed up and the other isn't. But that's because we alternately breathe. We naturally breathe through one nostril more than the other automatically. And this way it changes that according to will. You want to be able to control your nadis when you are very well advanced in yoga, you're advanced in controlling the nadis, or the pranic energy within your physical body. And you won't have to do any physical work anymore, physical exercises. You will always just do the breathing, and you'll have control over the physical body. And as I said, if you are breathing through both nostrils with the same intensity, in and out, You're in perfect health. But nobody does that, because you just put your fingers there, you will see that you're breathing out of one nostril more than you're breathing out of the other. Okay? So you're not even aware that you're only breathing out of one or the other, and it changes approximately every hour. And Swara Yoga itself goes into understanding when to change it to what nostril when doing what. Okay? Even to the point of understanding when the body is going to pass away from here. Okay? So, just do it. Get better health, and that is what we call alternate nostril breathing or polarized breathing. Okay? It's very important that we do that, and it's more important than the regular pranayamas we teach, because they're purification. All of that is purification of the nadis. With that, I'll close. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om.